Hey guys, my name is Mark Golden and today I will be reviewing the G Loomis E6X two-piece fishing rod. Now, G Loomis is made in the United States. They are handmade graphite fishing rods, very high quality. This fishing rod right here will have an MSRP of around $281. This is a graphite walleye specific universal fishing rod. One thing I like about G Loomis is that their product is very, very well made. It's a very, very well made fishing rod. I personally have used this fishing rod a lot during the fishing season. It's great. It's got being that it's made of graphite, it is very. You can feel almost every bite that you get. So the thing about walleye, if you're a walleye fisherman, is you know that walleye bite very lightly. They don't bite like a bass, where a bass comes up and just inhales. Well, walleye will just sit there and hold it in their mouth for a while. So that's one thing that I really liked about this fishing rod, is that you can feel almost everything in the water. You can feel whether it's a rock or whether it's a fish. Yeah, this handmade in Washington State, so it's made in the United States, so that's great. It's a 6'6" two-piece fishing rod, so I can take it apart, I can break it down, and I can put this in the trunk of a car, I can put this in the back of a truck and not have to worry about it. Especially being the fact that these fishing rods are very high quality. They are not cheap fishing rods. They're fantastic product. They have a plastic lining in the eyelet, if you can see that. They got a plastic lining in there, and that is to actually protect the line. It helps give the line a longer lifetime, so that you don't have to always be switching it up and it doesn't get frayed a lot. Yeah, this rod's amazing. It's got a pretty light tip for a medium action rod, if you can take a look at that. But it's a great caster. I mean, I took this out on the Skugog, and I got a good cast with a very medium light lure, and I got a pretty good distance out of it. It got about 30 yards, which is pretty impressive for a spinning type of rod. It runs really well with monofilament line. Yeah, it's a fantastic product. G Loomis puts together a very, very fantastic product, especially in the fact that we've all done it. We've all, dropped their rods, hit the tips off of like concrete walls and stuff like that, fishing under bridges and stuff, and I still haven't broken it, and I'm pretty rough on my fishing rods, so that's pretty impressive right there. Another thing I really like about it is it's extremely light. It carries very easily, so it's easy to get into those remote spots where there's going to be a good fish feeding in there, and you can really just carry it in there, and it's easy to cast. It feels like you not even have a rod in your hands. This probably weighs about like half the weight of your traditional Shakespeare rig. It's got cork handles, real legitimate cork handles. It's a very, very awesome, well put together grip there. It's very comfortable in your hand. It's awesome, especially if you're using jerk baits. It's extremely comfortable when using jerk baits because your hands can cramp up quite a bit. I have paired a Team KVD quantum reel on this, and so far it's handled really well. It's a great reel, don't get me wrong, but I have a huge problem with line twist. This reel gives out so much line twist on straight mono. Honestly, if I would recommend this reel to somebody who likes to use braid and likes to throw punching rigs, because this reel itself, it's not a good reel for just straight mono. And I have a problem with that because I love running straight mono because the fish really can't see. They really can't see the line, and I've always ran straight mono, but I mean, it's not a big fan of 8-pound. I learned that. I've had to pull so much line off this reel. Again, it's a KVD made by Quantum. It's a state-made product. It's got a titanium bail, and one thing I really love about the products that Quantum comes out with is they're more valuable reels will have this titanium bail, and what you can do with that is you can bend it any way, and it still goes back into its regular shape. I really like that because, again, I'm very rough on my stuff, and I've actually broken some cheaper quantums, but you know, to get a good quantum reel, you have to be able to spend quite a bit of money. They're definitely not cheap. They have a good product in some of their stuff. It's just the line twist is incredible, and that's like the only problem I have with it. So in the end, I guess I love this setup. This entire setup here is probably MSRP around $450, and I could honestly say it's well worth that price. It's a great fishing rod. It's a great reel, and I pair it up with some 10-pound trena line, and you're good to go. You're good to get out there and slam some walleye. I've caught 2 very, very nice sized bass on this, and it handles great. It handles fantastic. I caught a 10-pound muskie on this rig not too long ago. I love running live bait on this. This is a great live bait rod because you can get that line out as far as you need to, and you can just feel where that bait's swimming, how it's swimming, what's it doing, and then you can know when it gets eaten. Yeah, this is a fantastic rod. It's just a great product. I cannot say enough good things about the product that G Loomis puts out. They always put out good stuff, but you're going to have to pay a pretty penny for it, and that's the unfortunate thing. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Please don't forget to leave a comment below, and thanks a lot. This is for outdoor education.